We're about to get underway. Oh, man, the puck is dropped. Dining White coming in, shooter. Shoot, save, rebound, saved again, and a goal. Dinah up 1-0. 14 seconds into the game. Dinah goes up by 1. We'll get a scoreboard here in a second. Dinah wins the face-off again. Sullivan sends it in to the new Prague end. Broken up and brought in to the Dinah end. Henry Schaefer's there. Sends it up. Sullivan chases after it. Cam now. Sends it over to Tudor. Tudor with it. Passes to Sullivan. Sullivan shoots and scores. 2-0 Edina with 12 minutes left in the first period. Tudor to take the face off. Wins it. And sent down. Mayfield back for it. Plays it up to Tudor. Tudor brings it into the new Prague end. Passes over to Sullivan. Just a little too wide. Sullivan behind the net now. Puck in front. Centering pass. Covered by the new Prague goalie. 11:26 left in the first period. Will Schaefer to take the face-off. Back to Hendricks. Slap shot. Blocked in front. Anderson there. Anderson shoots just wide of the net. Puck's in front. And they can't quite bring it home. New Prague coming in the other way. New Prague coming in. Turns the corner. Shot saved by Ingen. Covered by Ingen as well for the face-off. 10:28 left in the first period. Tudor to take the face-off. Back to the point shot, but blocked by Cam. Trying to clear. Henry Schaefer chases behind the net, plays it up to Tudor. Can't quite clear it. Centering pass, blocked by Mitchell. And puck taken out of the zone, passed by Tudor. No offside, though definitely offside, but not yet. And sent behind the net. Cam with it. Shot. Save. 9:51 left in the first period. Will Schaefer take the face off. Schaefer wins the face off. The New Prague takes control and brings it up over center. Mitchell there breaks up the centering pass in front. Plays it up to Henry Schaefer. Pucks at center ice with New Prague. Broken up by Will Schaefer. Anderson now tips it. Brings it in. That's good defense by New Prague to break that up. Mayfield keeps it in. Shoots. Ooh. Just deflected off the one-timer. New Prague brings it in, shoots wide of the net. Hendrick sends it to the corner. Kennedy with it now. Plays it up to Anderson. Just long, but Budlong gives chase and has it down low. Passes over to Kennedy. Kennedy shoots. Can't quite get it. Anderson tips it behind the net. 8:25 left in the first period. New Prague trying to get something going, but Hendricks breaks it up and brings it in over to Worth. Worth now in the corner, centering pass. Couldn't quite get a shot away with Boline. Boline dumps it off to Mayfield, but slips out of the zone trying to clear it. And we'll have an outside. 8 minutes left in the first period. Then on the face-up, New Prague took it over and brings it into the zone. Shot on net, sent wide. Rebound, no goal. But they're calling it a goal. And we'll have a conversation and see what happens. I don't know how it can go off the pipe, the far piping, go to the corner and be in, but seems to defy physics, but we have a goal. And it's a goal. And a save by the New Prague goalie. .38 left in the first period. Worth with it. Comes into the slot, shoots and scores. Top left shelf with 7:30 left. Worth with the goal. Kind of wins the face-off. Tudor brings it in. Leaves it off for Sullivan. New Prague breaks it up. Skates out. Nice pass up, and Marnak takes care of it. Loose puck in the slot. looking shot on net, sent wide by Ingen. Cleared out by Cam, and here's Tudor. Broken up by New Prague. But kept in by Cam. Cam brings it down to the corner. Hustling, and Sullivan comes away with it, centering pass to Cam, but a little too hot to handle, and the puck goes to the sideboards. Cam plays it to the corner. 6:20 left in the first period. Mayfield with it now. New Prague trying to bring the puck in and do, but cleared quickly by Sullivan. And down. No icing. 6 minutes left in the first period. And we're offsides. Puck goes into the Edina zone. New Prague takes a shot, deflected off of Mitchell. Brought up by Anderson to center. And in. Down to the corner. Anderson behind the net, centering pass. Tudor couldn't quite get a shot away. And New Prague skates it up. And behind the net, centering pass, blocked by Bolin, saved by Ingen, and covered for a faceoff. Worth with it. Off the face-off, skating. And now has a breakaway. Great save. And a little tussle at the front of the net. Hendricks plays it to the far center ice. Bolin skates it in. Shoots just behind the net. And the puck clears the zone. Marnak sends it up to Budlong. Budlong with a nice little pass to himself, but offside is Worth. 4 minutes, 20 seconds left in the first period. We will have a face-off. Now we'll have a penalty. Cross-checking off the face-off. You can't do that. Can't put a stick to the head. And we'll have a minute or a minute and a half power play. We'll see how it's done here at the district tournament. Minute 30 power play for Edina. Puck goes to the sideboards. Marnak tries to keep it in, but can't. Goes out to center. Everyone's back on side, and Sullivan dumps it to the corner. And we'll chase after it. Marnak holds his own. Slapper, redirect, and a goal. Yeah. Not sure who tipped it in. Cam, Tudor, Hendricks. I think it was number 8. I think that was JR. Tudor now comes back into the new Prague end. 3:49 left. Henry Schaefer keeps it in the zone. A great play at the blue line. Centering pass. Broken up. Kept in by Mitchell. Mitchell sends one on net. Saved and sent to the corner. Tudor. Centering pass just wide by Cam. Sullivan tries to center again, but puck slipped away. And New Prague skates it out with 3:25 left in the first. Centering pass broken up by Mitchell. Sullivan clears the zone to center. Puck kicked into the Edina end by New Prague. Great pass, shot, and just got a stick on it with Cam there for the defensive play. Tudor tries to play it up. The ref skates get in the way, and New Prague takes over. But Mitchell is able to get the puck back and skate it out to center and up to Anderson. I think we'll have an icing. With 2:35 left in the first. Hendricks plays it up to Kennedy, but intercepted by New Prague. New Prague looking for a shot, and they score. On the turnover, a quick goal for New Prague with 2:24 left. Will Schaefer brings it in. Puck comes out, and Mayfield breaks it up. It's getting back, and deflected behind the net. Anderson in the corner. Up to Mayfield. Mayfield tries to shoot it. Can't get enough on it. And Kennedy with it now. Back to Hendricks. Hendricks takes a rip. Puck's loose. And corralled behind the goalie for New Prague for a faceoff. Puck out to the blue line. Henry Schaefer sends it on net. Broken up. And we'll have a penalty on Edina. Worth for tripping with 1:30 left. New Prague will be on the power play for the rest of the first period. Marnak with it. It wasn't Worth, excuse me, that was Sullivan with the penalty. And Worth with it, brings it into the zone. And Schaefer keeps the zone. Sends it behind the net. It's a good hop for New Prague, and they come on the rush. Hold up and send in a shot covered by Ingen. Minute left in the first. shot on net, bouncing puck, wide and in. And with 55 seconds left, Prague scores. And the power play. Olin tripped up, but no call. 41 seconds left. Mitchell plays it up the sideboards. Not out. Mitchell skating up with 20 seconds left. Shoots off the helmet, rebound, not able to get it away. And bit of miscommunication there, and the puck comes in. 8 seconds left. Almost a breakaway. Tudor takes it over, sends it in, and that'll end the first period. And we're back for the second period. Marnak with it. Sends it up to Anderson on the sideboards. Anderson skates it up the center. Comes across, but defense gets a stick on it. Centering pass, goal. Tip. Olin with the goal. Oh, sorry, Will Schaefer with the goal. $12:24 left in the second period. Marnak with it. Plays it up to Budlong. Budlong plays it over to Bolin. Bolin shoots and scores. Another Edina goal. Henry Bolin. 6-3 with 12:04 left in the second period. Puck's played at center on the sideboards there, and moved up to Worth at center ice. Oh, Wittleworth lost an edge. Puck's not out yet. Kept in by Boleen. Boleen sends it on net. New Prague's there. Broken up at center by Hendricks. Back to Marnak. Marnak plays it up to Worth at center. Worth to the top of the circle. Down to the corner. Shoots across. Comes out to Hendricks. Hendricks plays it to the corner. But Boleen now brings it in. Leaves it for Worth. Worth shoots and scores. That's another goal for Frankie Worth with the goal. "11 minutes left in the second period. Prague has it in the Edina end, but broken up nicely. Prague starting to play the body a little more now that they're down by 4. Tudor over to Cam. Tudor tries to center it again. Sent to the blue line with Schaefer. Keeps it in. Down behind the net. Puck's in front and a goal by Sullivan. And Alex Sullivan with the goal. 10:27 left. Assist by Tudor. Prague brings it in. Mitchell skating with him nicely to the corner and pushes it behind the net. Kennedy now with it. Great pass up to Anderson. Anderson brings it in. Has Kennedy, shoots, and covered by the goalie. Whoa, and we got some extracurriculars here. Can't be doing that. A T for both of them. 2 of them will go at equal strength. I'm not sure why there was a penalty for someone running into Anderson, but we'll also have a penalty. And Will Schaefer keeps it in. 10 minutes left. Left alone with Kennedy. Kennedy, and a great save by the New Prague goalie. Kept in by Marnak. Marnak skating. Shot on net. Save. Puck goes behind Kennedy. Puck comes up with 9 minutes, 30 seconds, and Henry Schaefer tries to clear the zone and goes to Kennedy. Kennedy brings it up. Puck left alone with Budlong. Budlong tries to stuff it in the side, but can't quite. Puck in front still. It comes out to the top of the circle, and New Prague takes over. Skates it out to center with 9 minutes left. Well off sides is New Prague, and they'll have a face-off. It wasn't a penalty, I guess they're just in a timeout. So there's no times on the board, so we'll see when they get let out of the box. And there's diving over. And for some reason, our goalie was on the ground before they even shot the puck, so that was an interesting play. And they'll go up to 4 goals with 8:45 left. Prague brings it in, but broken up by Mayfield and sent up to center ice. Worth brings it up to the blue line of New Prague. Can't quite keep the handle, and the puck goes to center. We'll have an offsides for a faceoff with 8:17 left. And the timeout for both those players is over. And then overskates the face-off puck, and it comes in. Rebound, luckily cleared away by the Edina defense. Tudor now with it. Skates it down to the corner and in. Tough angle shot saved. Puck out the center. Cam over to Tudor. Cam gets it back. Sends it around. .720 left. Pass over to Sullivan. Sullivan's still with it, and he shoots and he scores. 7:18 left. Alex Sullivan with the goal. New Prague brings it in, centering pass, broken up, and brought out by Kennedy. 7 minutes left. That's a slash. Centering pass, in front, still loose. Trying to get a shot away was Bolin, but can't quite. It skates out. New Prague with a good stretch pass. And brings it in, but too much defense there. Puck in the corner. That was a check, but no call. And we do have a penalty. Anderson over to Kennedy. Kennedy all alone, and goal! The puck is in the net, and they're going to call it a no-goal. And we'll go on the power play. 6:24 left. Bolin to take the face off. Bolin wins it over to Budlong, sends it up, and we'll have a whistle. And 6:22 left. And broken up by Budlong, kept it in. Bolin now with it. Brings it down low. Wrap around. lost the edge over to Mayfield. Can't clear it. And it's a 2-on-1 the other way with 5:50 left. Pass up. Cleared by Mayfield. And sent wide. Centering pass again. And Mayfield keeps it up. Sent over to Budlong. Kept in. 30 seconds left on the power play for Edina. Played up to Mayfield. Mayfield skates it in. Great toe drag, but no handle, and that was interference at the very least, but no call. Offsides by a mile. And we'll have a stoppage in play with 5 minutes left in the second period. Hendricks chases to the corner. Power play is over. Anderson and Tudor have a 2-on-none. Save. Puck goes behind the net. Sullivan's there. Back out to the point to Hendricks. Hendricks off the sideboards over to Sully. Sullivan tries a shot. Schaefer now shoots and deflected to the corner. Hendricks sends it in. 4:15 left in the second period. Schaefer with it. Tries a great stretch pass, but intercepted. And defense is strong for Edina, and puck clears the zone. That was offside by a mile. Things getting a little chippy. We'll see where it takes us with 3 minutes, 45 left in the second. Prague plays the puck in. Shot sent wide behind the net. Puck out to the blue line, sent in, broken up by Mayfield. Anderson with it now, sends it up to Schaefer. Schaefer over to Kennedy. And Kennedy now with it. Sends a shot wide of the net. And Anderson's there. Plays it behind the net with 3:15 left. Sent up by Prague, down Edina end. Played up by Mitchell to Anderson. Great pass. Shoots and sent to the corner. Centering pass. Tipped in front. .250 left in the second. Great one-timer by Anderson. Puck still loose. Excuse me. Marnak keeps it in and blasts it from the line. And couldn't quite keep the zone. We'll have a face-off with 2:35 left. Tudor brings it in off the face-off. Right in front, and it slips in, and the 5-hole will have a goal. That was Cam with the goal. Milo Cam. Scores with 2:28 left in the second. Shooter wins the faceoff. The poke checked away. Monarch's able to corral a dangerous puck. And clear it out is Milo Cam, and Tudor takes over with 2:15. Passes up to Sullivan. Sullivan shoots. And saved and sent to the back, and now out to the blue line. Marnak with a blast. Saved. Budlong along the sideboards. Puck is cleared and brought up by New Prague. Edina in, but played by Mitchell. Budlong with it now. Keeps it, dumps it off for Worth. Worth gets taken down. And we'll have a penalty here against New Prague. It's 1:30 left, so Edina will be on the power play the rest of the period unless they score. Puck is tied up. New Prague skates it out. Sends it on net, tipped by Budlong. And we'll have a penalty. And we'll have another penalty. And it's getting chippy. Two are going. So with 1:13 left, we'll have a 4-on-3? 3-on-4. I think it's a 5-on-4. Takes off one. Kennedy brings it into the zone. Great pass over to Anderson, but couldn't quite get a shot away. Puck's still loose. 1 minute left in the second period. Puck skated in, but handled nicely by Mark Mitchell. 40 seconds left. And Mitchell with it, brings it over center. And in is Will Schaefer. Centering pass broken up, 30 seconds left. Nice little stick lift, but not enough. 20 seconds left. Puck comes in, saved to the corner. Mitchell now with it, and 15 seconds left. Kennedy now Brings it over to Anderson with 5 on the board, and that's where they'll wrap up the third period, or the second period, excuse me, and we'll start the third here in a minute. And we're back for the start of the third and final period. We only have 10 minutes left on the clock, on the real world clock, so I expect this to end. Saved. Rebound. But taken away. Unless we do a running clock because we're up by 6. Tudor with a nifty move, but defense takes it away. Kept in by Hendricks. Over to Tudor. Shot. Rebound. Couldn't quite clean it up. New Prague skates it out. Tudor with it. Brings it in. Sends it on net and covered. With 12 minutes left, and it looks like we'll have a running clock for the remainder of the game. Face-off won by Long. Sent on net and saved. $11:30 left. Shot on net, high off the face mask. Penalty, that is a full-on elbow there. You can't do that. And number 1 goes away again. Bit of a streak in them. 11 minutes left. New Prague takes it in off the face-off, but taken over by Worth. Worth skates it in. Worth sends it on net, but deflected. Back to Schaefer. Schaefer sends it on net. And it's in the corner, a centering pass, but going home for a Edina. And New Prague skates it out with 10 minutes left in the game. 40 seconds left on the power play. Puck out to Worth. Worth all alone. And sent wide. Rebound by Boline. Can't quite hang on to it. And the puck goes down, icing waved off. Marnak with it. Marnak shoots, bad save. Worked down low. Kept it in by Marnak. Marnak rifles it, blocker, shot wide. Centering pass off the side of the net. 9 minutes left in the game. Mayfield now with it. Loses it in his skates. And 11 offsides as Schaefer sends it in to the New Prague zone, but had some Medina players in it. Seven minutes left on the world clock. 8:30 left in game time. We'll see which ends first. Anderson wins the faceoff. It's sent back to New Prague. He skated out. Shot on net, sent wide to the corner by Ingen. And Mitchell flips it up to center ice. And New Prague takes it in. Shot loose, covered by Ingen with 8 minutes left in the game. Suter wins the face-off, and Sullivan clears. Milo's giving chase here. He gets a hold of it now. In the corner. Centering pass in front. Suter couldn't get a shot away. Kept to the stick. McCann sends it on wide just again. Great opportunities here. Cam with it again. Spins. Looking for a centering pass. Can't quite get it away. Puck comes up to the blue line where Hendricks sends it over to Marnak. Marnak, nice little wrist shot. And over to Hendricks. Hendricks sends one in. Bouncing in front, but New Prague takes over. Lays it up. And we'll have a penalty. Hooking. 6:40 left in the game. Man. We'll have a face-off in the Edina end. Boline with it. Back to Hendricks. Boline skates with it. 6 minutes left in the game. Boline taking it all the way, but a good stick by New Prague defense to break it up. And the puck comes down, sent back. And a 3-on-1 develops here. And Hendricks comes back and able to cover by Ingen. Nice little poke. Five minutes left in the game. 10 on the penalty kill. And Anderson's able to get it up to Worth. Worth still with it. Sends it on net. Rebound, and it's loose, but covered. And full strength now for the Hornets. It's down to the Edina end. New Prague trying to center it, but can't. Out the blue line. Play it down to the sideboards. Centering pass broken up by Mitchell. Comes to the top of the circle. Sent on net. And it's saved. Anderson up to Worth. 4 minutes left. Shot wide of the net. Kennedy over to play it. And the puck goes down to the end. No icing. Puck's played over to Kennedy. Intercepted and sent behind the net. 1 minute left till 2 on the world clock, but we'll see what happens. 3 minutes left in game. And we'll have a whistle. Tudor wins the faceoff. Back to Mayfield. Mayfield skates it in. Shot on that and covered by England. With 2:30 left in the game. And they call it, and that's the game all done. And we will see you tomorrow early in the morning. Early. Don't forget daylight savings, so you lose an hour. And we'll see you